Hey Tim, thanks for your question. I'm really excited about this one because one of my several PhDs is in male sexuality, and so I feel like I'm very well versed in these topics. So thank you for your question. Before we get started, though, I want to make one thing clear. I have a very wholesome reputation around the world, and that picture on Facebook of me kissing a guy with a mustache, I think it's fraud. First things first, I don't remember anything about Saturday night, like nothing. So I think I was roofied. Pretty sure I was roofied. And I don't think it was my husband, and I don't think it was one of my girlfriends, because, I mean, they haven't been into that since college. And I don't think it was that tall African-American gentleman in the fur that told me I was really pretty and that I had a really good body. It wasn't him, I don't think. So that only leaves one person, the guy with the mustache. And I wouldn't have kissed a guy with a mustache in my right mind because it's disgusting. I mean, did you see my last segment with Boogie, the dog, the Pomeranian? It looks like you just, like, glued that Pomeranian dog on your face. It's disgusting. So I didn't do that. I don't know what that's about. But I know Photoshop really well, and I know that that's probably a body double or something. Having that aside, I want to bring up something that my husband said to me last week, as he was like, "Hey, Beth, I want to get on your blog and ask you a question." I was like, "Okay, what's your question?" And he said, "Well, why don't we hang out more?" Hang out more. That's code for all of you ladies out there, hanging out more. And I watched Dr. Phil a couple weeks ago, and hanging out, apparently you're supposed to be doing this once a week with your husband. And so, Tim, I noticed that you were married. I saw that ring on your finger, and I'm wondering if this mustache is getting in the way of your hanging out. Because clearly, women, it's enough to ask them to hang out once a week, let alone like once a month or something, and I don't think a mustache is helping you at all. So whatever you're saying is a big fat lie, because generally speaking, women, I don't know, were turned off by, let's say, a drunk husband, a smelly husband, a lazy husband, a grumpy one that just got home from work, somebody who's just recently gone number 2, a hangover, that's really disgusting too, and facial hair is raunchy. It's just gross. So there's no sexual attraction to wanting to make out with a dog on your face. Not unless you're George Clooney, in which case I'd make out with him with anything on his face. But Scott Peterson is talking a lot, my bird, sorry. And then the whole health issue thing you brought up, like growing out your mustache for, men's health issues, I'm going to call BS on that one. I mean, I don't necessarily believe in cervical cancer, but am I going to bring the 80s thing back? I'm not going to. I don't, hope for my friends to get ovarian cancer, but I'm not growing out my armpit hair, am I? Disgusting. Do you think anybody would want me if I had long armpit hair and an 80s, you know what? Perennial going down there? No, thank you. It's just gross. So all these people that you claim are sexually harassing you at work, they're just making fun of you. They don't really want to have sex with you. So I'm sorry that you felt the need to send in a question about your ego. I just kind of have a feeling that you have that disorder that makes you think you're better than you are, because no one really wants to have sex with you, especially that girl at the bar that gave you a kiss. It wasn't me. My husband was there. It wasn't me. But I appreciate, you thinking that you're for men's health issues. Good for you. I have nothing more to say.